Hey friends, Fargo here. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while, April Fool's has passed, and so is Easter. I hope everyone had a good Easter. I ended up taking a short break from doing YouTube, doing Toontown for this past few days, and honestly, I missed a lot of stuff, and I'm kind of upset that I missed so much because a lot happened for Corporate Clash, and a lot incidentally happened for Toontown Rewritten, and that was a big surprise for me when I actually read the article on the website. I was shocked because I was thinking like, oh yeah, you know, like Toontown is gonna do their usual thing with the doodles talking and all that, and it's all gonna be real fun. But two new trolley games, that was a big surprise, and I was thinking that's really cool, and I'm really happy that Toontown Rewritten is releasing content. Just kind of small content like this really helps a community, and I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. Not just Toontown Rewritten, but I also wanted to talk about Corporate Clash's update and what was all added. For example, actually, a lot of these streets in Corporate Clash got updates. You can see that it's all colored now, and you can see that this is fixed, this little opening here. But it's becoming more polished, and I'm really happy that this game is a lot more polished than it used to be, and it's definitely going to keep going in that direction, I feel. But Toontown Rewritten, what's going on? The trolley games are pretty cool. I will admit, the trolley games are pretty cool. I haven't played them myself because, quite frankly, I don't have Toontown Rewritten installed, but I'm hoping to get some content for that soon. If Toontown Rewritten keeps releasing content like this, I might be more inclined to reinstall Toontown Rewritten. And kind of like show you guys that content. I don't know if you guys are interested in Toontown Rewritten content from this channel, but it's a big news moment what happened over on Toontown Rewritten, and I really sincerely hope that keeps happening. We can all say, you know, oh, they're not releasing field offices, so we won't play it, but I feel like if they keep releasing small content like this, it would really bring people back to Toontown Rewritten, because from what I've heard, from what I've seen, the trolley games are actually really good. There's assets, of course, reused, but the concept of it, I don't know if you remember from old Toontown concepts, Doodle Roundup was actually an old concept that Toontown Online had been throwing around, but I don't think they actually got to it. I don't really remember the specifics, but I feel like that was an old concept that they brought to life, which is really interesting either way. Also, the hide and seek game, that content is really cool. Although I feel like the maze is a bit too big, it's still an excellent minigame. So if you guys really want to see that, I might make a video about it. I might reinstall Toontown Rewritten for that. That would be really cool. But in the meantime, I do want to just go over some more Corporate Clash update content here. For April Toons, it's coming to a close here now at this point, but please remember that one laugh Ubers, you can't make them ever again. So make your one laugh Uber if you wanted to make it this year. You have 2 more days. There's that, and then there's also the new task that was released, which seems really cool. I think you fight conveyancers and you get a t-shirt from Break the Law. You don't, there's not necessarily a return for Break the Law content, but it's still really interesting. I was kind of hoping that more Break the Law stuff would come back. Me personally, because I feel like a lot of people missed out on Break the Law because, you know, the big update revealed, and there was so much stuff that you could get from that from Break the Law, and sure, it went on for like I think 4 or 6 months, but it was still really cool. It was a lot of really good content in that update, so it's a real shame to see it all kind of go away. I mean, I think from what I can remember, you can get it from daily tasks, from weekly tasks. Pardon me, but still, I feel like maybe that should make a return at some point. That would be really cool to see. But aside from that, I do want to show you a few things that I thought were really cool. So the COO, I'm sure you've seen other YouTubers do this fight. If you're seeing people, if you haven't watched those videos yet, do the COO, because there is no fight. It's just a 22-minute cutscene. So please do the fight. It's really good. You get a tie this time. The tie is really cool as well. So if you have the potted plant hat, the tie is actually going to look really good. So please do the COO, because it's no skin off your back. You just like do homework, I guess, while you're waiting for the COO to end. But yeah, this is the, before we go into that too much, this is the new street, if you've been looking at this here. This street is really, really cool. It's probably my favorite part about this update, because I've been waiting for this to come out. It's such a good street. So it's on an incline, and the incline, I think it's kind of like Ye Olde Toontown. Let me try and like bump into a magnet here. Oh, you can fight them on the incline. Huh. So yeah, you can fight them on the incline. That's really cool, because if you remember on Ye Olde Toontown Wizard Way, you actually couldn't fight cogs on the inclines. So that's a really good addition. So just know that this is a lot better, I think, than the Ye Olde Toontown street. Same concept, but yeah, this is awesome. Aside from that, I mean, this street is awesome. It really is awesome. There's a really fascinating shortcut on this street that I'll have to show you once I'm out of this fight. Alright, so it's just this way. Pardon my sniffling, I actually have a cold at the moment. I'm fine, but it's just a little cold. But here, we have the shortcut to Twilight Terrace. This is really cool. I feel like the stairs could be better, because like they're kind of clipping in some spots. But yeah, this is such a cool idea. Just a staircase that goes straight down, almost to the bottom, I think. And it takes you up to here. So yes, this does have a street map. But you can see that it comes here, and then there's a shortcut that leads underneath this street and goes from here all the way under this roundabout to here. But this is still such a unique concept for a street. Like, look at that. It's like going to a new street, but you're still on the same street. So like, if there's a task at the top that says you have to do fishing, it might be smart to just take that shortcut, because it takes you straight to the fishing pond. And really, this is awesome that the fishing pond is right here, so you don't have to waste a lot of time. I want to see if there's any fish here. Can you catch any fish here? That's like, yeah, the fishing pond works. That's pretty cool. Can you catch anything specific here? No, just a moray eel. Let's see. Moonfish. I think it's just like, maybe it's just regular rarities for whatever street was here before. Maybe Polar Place or something. Not Polar Place. Pajama Place? I don't know. But yeah, it seems like it's fairly normal. I think this is the same fisherman that was in the old street that was here. But yeah, probably my favorite street ever to come out of a private server. Just because it's so winding and interesting, and just like even like over here, even the buildings that are showing up outside, you kind of see that this is a lot bigger than it is, a lot bigger than it's showing out to be. But yeah, this is fascinating. Really, really love this. I love that the clouds are a lot shorter on the street as well, because or not taller on the street, because honestly, it was getting kind of annoying going through the clouds. It was one of my least favorite things, I think. But yeah, look at that. It's so interesting. Even though I feel like it's maybe a little too tall. I mean, you would probably see the road at that point. But yeah, it's still really, really cool. Gosh, I just love the aesthetic. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, this is something you would never see, I don't think. Like, this is something you've never seen from us, I don't think. Like, the columns. That is so cool. I really want to see this building being taken over by a cog. Like this, I want to see like the big, what if it was like a field office? Like a field office model asset that showed up here instead of like a normal building. Just because like, this building wouldn't be able to get taken over, I don't think. But yeah, this is still super cool. Really kind of makes it feel like these are apartment buildings maybe, and it just feels like, you know, like a nighttime street. I love it. Overall, I mean, this is a pretty good update. It changed a lot of things that made the game look a lot more professional. Even you can see here Almond Avenue is different. But yeah, I feel like it's a lot more professional feeling. I can go to, I think Legume Lake has the bug, the clipping issues. Let me see if I can just check that real quick. I feel like this update really fixed a lot of things that I had issues with. Of course, the street props here don't move, but I feel like that might be fixed in another update. I feel like, you know, we had the models, but I don't think we had the animation, so. One day, I hope. But yeah, right over here, you can see that this is fixed. There was actually a big hole here that was kind of really noticeable, and I'm glad that this is fixed. Also, look at this street map. Also, just want to, there's a lot of things that happened in this update, but executive chants, you can actually see the percentages on the street, so it's, I feel like you could really sit down and make a video about this kind of thing. Now that everything has a street map and everything has a percentage linked to it, so maybe someone could make a best place to find Cellbots video or something. Also, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen this tree here, but that might have always been there. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't spend a lot of time in Acorn Acres, I'll be honest. But yeah, all the percentages are here. Someone can make like a where's the best place to find cogs kind of video. I'd really like to see that, someone make that. Or maybe even I could make that, but I don't know, it's really cool. I'm so happy that this has come to Corporate Flash. It really makes it feel like a finished game, which makes me excited because we're getting even closer to getting out of beta, I'd imagine. Guess the only thing left, some people are probably saying is like BoardBot, because again, the cloud here, but you know, I feel like once we get everything situated, we can finally get out of beta, which is really cool, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, this has been a great update. Overall, lots of bug fixes, and it really makes it feel like a finished experience. But yeah, that was the video. If you guys want to see me do some Toontown Rewritten content, do let me know down in the comments, because I feel like I could get back onto Toontown Rewritten if you guys really want to see that kind of content, because I used to stream it all the time. I wouldn't be opposed to maybe hopping on at some point for any update that shows up. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are my thoughts about the new updates that have been happening to Toontown that I actually wasn't around for. But yeah, make sure to like the video, comment down below, and share around with your friends. Make sure to subscribe to join the Hypno Party, and I've been Fargo. Stay hypnotized, folks.
They can't keep getting away with it! We need to stop animalizing these ducks! They're rubber ducks for a reason! They can't keep getting away with this! It's done!
Wake up, sheeple! This duck represents modern day society. These people are sheep. They will buy any ducks you throw at them.
Sound like a redditor! Stop!
Wake up, sheeple! It's time to rise up!
Stop! This is harmful to the brand.
Rise up against the injustice against rubber ducks.
You're going to get this YouTube channel taken down. You're going to get this YouTube channel taken down.
Gamers, rise up!
Oh my god! Stop! No!
Okay, I'm done.
Unironically, we have to remove that in post. You're going to get the YouTube. Either the Redditors are going to flock here, which is something we don't want, or you're going to ruin it. You're going to get the channel taken down.
It's your video on Reddit.